Hey guys, I'm Barker Pez, and I'm here to show you another deck profile. This is a deck profile I have had for a while now. I just haven't exactly. Before I didn't have it like fully upgraded. I wanted to max out the rarity as best I could. I haven't maxed it out enough at the moment, but I'm still trying. But it is Piper Countdown. It is one of my favorite decks. It is my favorite deck to ever use. It is a trolling deck, and a lot of people rage. A lot of people would say, "Oh, it's such a newbie deck," and it's hard to beat. Once you know how to play it, you will know it's not hard to beat. You will know its weaknesses, and it can hurt a lot of times, which is why we have a nice side deck. I've been working on the side deck for a while now to best fit what I think people will use to beat the deck, but it seems to do pretty well either way. But I will get into it as quickly as I can. Obviously, you know you're running off Countdown, so you need a good drawing engine. Mr. Piper is the best drawing engine that I found. So you run free Mystic Piper. He's actually my favorite card ever. Pulling free, getting the Pipers. I just love them so much. Two Kingaboyo with the Piper, obviously because it's got the combo. It makes the drawing engine more consistent. So pretty much every turn you're either drawing two cards or one card. So two Cyber Valley. It's a nice stall engine, not the best because it can be popped, but even if it gets destroyed by a card effect, you can use Kingaboyo, go into it, and then yeah. I will also be doing rulings with this deck at the end of the video. But either way, free Swift Scarecrow, Essential Stall. It's an effect from the hand, so Soul Drain doesn't affect it, and Macro doesn't hurt it. Neither does Defissure. Okay, because it just says it has to be discarded and doesn't say where it has to be discarded to. Free Battle Fader. The weakness with Battle Fader, obviously, Solemn Judgment and Solemn Warning. The Solemn Brigade will beat it. One Winkaribo. I prefer to run Winkaribo because some people use Arcana Foster Fall. Now, this is better than Arcana Foster Fall, and I will say it any day because of this annoying card. Photon Pillar Operative is so annoying with Arcana Foster Fall, mainly because, you know, it switches it to attack, it loses 600 attack. Not that actually matters, but when your opponent can attack a monster that cannot be destroyed by battle, you know, you're going to get hit really badly. And at least with this, you know, you don't take battle damage after it's destroyed. But after all, the beat stick of the decks, or the beat sticks of the deck, we have a Gauze and two Tragoedia. Very nice cards. Tragoedia, oh, you will love him in this deck because you have so much hand. You have so many cards in your hand. Pretty much at the end of your turn, he will be a 3,600 beater, and at the start of your turn, he will be 4,200. And Gauze, because, you know, when people run into a Gauze, they hesitate to attack again. Two Lava Golem. I main deck Lava Golem mainly because of the meta right now. The meta is very spadgy. They get all their monsters out on the field, pretty much. So at least you could just, you know, pop two of their cards and special summon them in defense. Like Six Sams, when they get their Shogun Shiens and stuff like that out, just get rid of them because Six Sams will kill this deck. Excuse me. Free final countdowns because you are trying to win off this. Obviously you don't have to. You can win off a Lava Golem, you can win off a Tragoedia, and you can win off Gauze. You can make this deck into a proper beaty deck. But obviously, the main objective is stall. So final countdown. Free 1 layer piece. Very broken card in itself. Both players draw a card. Don't take any battle damage. 1 Upstart Goblin. I don't run any more than 1. I've tested it with 3, and with 3 it's horrible. You keep drawing, and when you're lowering, pretty much all you're doing is lowering your deck. Like, of course, with 3, you know, you're not always going to draw into them, but I've somehow managed to always draw into them, and they are horrible because I had a Lava Golem in my opponent's field, and I drew Upstart into one day into an Upstart into an Upstart, and I was just like, what is the point? 2 Gold Sark, very good card in the deck. Just, you know, if you don't you're obviously not going to have countdown in your starting hand, so Sark gets it for you. And even if you've got countdown in your hand, Sark, it just searches for a method of stall or whatever you need. Two-potter duality, pretty essential. Obviously you don't special summon a lot in your deck or on your turn, so it works. Pot of Avarice, 1-for-1. You can't use this with Kinkaboro because it's spirit, it cannot be special summoned, but it's very nice for Piper. 2 Swords of Forbidden Light. I only run 2 because it can be MST'd, of course, and it can become a dead draw, because obviously it can be MST'd and stopped. 2 Clock Tower Prism, Field Spell, obviously. It's a very good method of stall, and it's just so if you're going up against decks that require their field spells, you can just play it down, get rid of their field spell, stuff like that. Into the traps now. 2 Thunder of Ruler. I like it at 2. I don't really like running 3. I don't really have a good enough reason, but I just don't. 2 seems to work for me. 3 Waboku. Awesome card. Along with 3 Threatening Roar. Awesome cards of stalling. Into the side deck now. We got 2 creature swaps and level limit area B. This is mainly for Malefics. 2 Torrentials, just in case it's necessary for a Torrential. Prohibition, because Prohibition is pretty much a necessary card in every side deck. Heavy Storm, Mystical Space Typhoons, in case anyone's just like, yeah, Prohibition or Countdown. 3 Neko Main Kings, and 2-dimensional fissures. The 2-dimensional fissures, and these are mainly just for like Infernities, Dark Worlds. Why did I hesitate so much? Chaos format and stuff like that. And then we got Magic Cylinder, mainly for what is it? Malefics again. But I'm just going to do some quick rulings, mainly on Piper and Kinkaboro. So pretty much with Piper, simple. You play him, you tribute him, he works his skill drain on the field, and he works if he's Fiendish Chained. So do not worry if he gets Fiendish Chained or anything like that, because his effect is to tribute. Fiendish Chained does not stop that, and I don't care what anyone says. Well, I do care, because if I'm wrong, but I don't think I'm wrong. Skill drain obviously does not affect the tribute, so you can still tribute him, then his effect activates in the grave. Another thing I've seen people do on Dueling Network, it annoys me very much when you do this, people, but they play their Piper, they tribute their Piper, they draw a reveal at level 1, then they draw a reveal another level 1, and they draw a reveal. If it's not level 1, then it's like, okay, well, I do some of my hand. That's not how it works. It's draw a reveal, then draw. If you have a level 1, anyway. That is the quick rulings. I've got to go with the deck because I can't be bothered to do everything else. Tragodia, there are a lot of nice tricks you can do with Tragodia. Excuse me. Kinkaboro as well. You can do a nice little trick with Kinkaboro with creature swap. Pretty much with the creature swap. Kinkaboro, use Kinkaboro's effect, bring back your Piper. Use Piper effect, let's say you draw into creature swap. Play creature swap, swap your Kinkaboro, take their monster. At the end of the turn, Kinkaboro comes back to your hand. It's a nice little nifty trick that a lot of people will hate you for. But either way, I'm Barcode Pairs. I'm signing off. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. I will love you very much if you do. And I'm going to sign off now. I hope you have enjoyed my deck profile. And if anyone has any advice, if this helps, in fact, just leave a comment saying it helped, and I'll feel better with myself. This is a deck which I have been trying to perfect for a while. So, thank you very much for watching my video. I'm Barcode Pez, and I'm signing off. Goodbye.